Yo, what's going on everybody? I'm Ty. Welcome back to another episode of my single-player Pixelmon series where I'm bringing you guys along with me on my first ever Pixelmon playthrough. In last episode we were able to craft this Zygarde cube for the first time and start collecting cells and cores to get Zygarde. And we did not have enough to craft or assemble Zygarde yet, but we will keep an eye out. This whole episode will be doing a little more exploring and hopefully we can find more of those Zygarde cells and cores. So there's a chance this episode maybe we'll actually be able to assemble our Zygarde. So on top of looking for some of those Zygarde cells, like, oh my god, there's one right outside my house, right here. How about that? There we go. Sick. Alright, so we got 5 cells and 1 core now. We just need 5 more cells and then we can at least assemble the 10% form of Zygarde. But in addition to looking for more of those Zygarde cells, I also want to try out a different item. And that's actually going to be all the different kinds of flutes that are in the game. So in Pixelmon, there are a total of 6 different flutes for all these different colors you can see here. So there's yellow, blue, red, green, black, and white. So this yellow flute just snaps a Pokemon out of confusion. The blue flute will awaken sleeping Pokemon. The red flute, which I don't have currently, will snap a Pokemon out of infatuation. And then the green flute will just restore 20 HP. So it's just like HP and status restoring effects for those 4. But once we look at the black flute and the white flute, we see something a little bit cooler and different. So when you use the black flute, it actually makes it easier to encounter strong Pokemon in the place you use it. Whereas the white flute will make it easier to encounter weak Pokemon in the place you use it. That's all the information they really give regarding these flutes, but the black flute especially just seems kind of interesting because apparently it allows us to encounter stronger Pokemon. So this episode I'm going to focus on mainly the black flute. We'll grab flutes for every other different color as well. And then we can quickly go through how to craft these. You do need 6 of these shards to craft one of the flutes, so sadly I'm 1 short of being able to craft the white flute. But we can at least craft a red flute and a black flute here, so we're going to need the shards like I mentioned, and then you're also going to need glass panes and sugarcane. Alright, so now if we come over to our crafting table, pretty sure to make our red flute, we're just going to have to put the 2 rows of shards in the top and bottom rows. And then the middle left slot is going to be 1 of the sugarcane and then 2 glass panes in the last 2 spots. And sick, there we go. We got ourselves a red flute. But then the flute I'm really curious to try out the most, this black flute, we'll do the same thing. 2 glass panes, the shards, and a sugarcane. And we got ourselves the black flute. So here it says it makes it easier to encounter strong Pokemon in the place you see it, just like I said. So I'm assuming we can't move around too much. If we use it in one spot, we can't leave that area. But I'm really curious to see what that actually does in terms of the different Pokemon that we're going to see spawn. And again, I really wish I had enough to make the white flute as well, because, you know, it just makes weaker Pokemon easier to encounter. Although I don't really care to go after weak Pokemon, so that's why the black flute seemed like the better option for me. But we'll go ahead and go to sleep for the night. Hope that it stops raining. And then I do want to try to go to some biomes that I haven't really spent much time in. Ooh, and you know what? I love the swamp because that's where Mudkip can spawn. So I might go over to this area where there's like some mountains and swampy areas, and hopefully I can get some different spawns from the different biomes that are around me. So I'm going to head over that way, kind of where we were exploring last episode. Oh my god, guys. Literally just got here and there's a Mega Swampert. No shot. It's a boss ultimate Swampert. Holy crap. Okay, I'm gonna have to get the PC out. We're gonna have to make sure we actually get some Pokemon that will be effective against him. Okay, well, I got as many grass Pokemon as I possibly could on my team, which is only really Sceptile and Venusaur. Alright, we'll start off with Arceus, and I just gave him the grass plate as well, so hopefully he can do some damage. Let's go. Level 150 Mega Swampert. Oh, what? No way. 1 hit with Judgment, and we got him to 40% health. He didn't take us out with 1 hit either. We might just... How about them apples, guys? 2 hits, took out a level 150 Mega Swampert. No problem. And yes! Oh my gosh, I knew that. I thought that was the first Mega Swampert I'd ever found, and it was. We got Swampertite. Oh my god, that makes me so happy. He's one of my favorite Pokemon. He's my starter I chose, and I haven't been able to Mega Evolve him yet, and now we can. That's so sick. Well, you know, I mentioned, you know, I wanted to hang out in the swamp because I like some of the water spawns and like the Mudkip potential spawns, but damn, I did not expect to get a Swampert right away.
Oh, yeah.
Thinking this will be a good spot for us to use the Black Flute and see what kind of stuff we get. Although I am going to want to keep moving around a little bit just so I can try and find more cells instead of staying in the same spot. That's the only thing I'm kind of worried about when I use the flute and it says, you know, it affects the area where you use it. Does that mean I just don't know, you know, how far away from the area I can go before I just lose whatever effects it has? Level 50 Parasect. Okay, I think this might be a good time to try out our Mega Swampert. Here we go, Parasect versus Swampert. We can Mega Evolve him. And there's a chance we could one-hit him, so I don't want to use a move that's super effective. We're just going to have to use Muddy Water. That's probably the weakest move that we can use against him. Okay, sick. There we go. So we didn't take him out yet because we get to see the Mega Evolution. Man, I would love to have a shiny Mudkip. Or any shiny starter, honestly, but sick, guys. For the first time ever, after the first episode choosing Mudkip as my starter, we finally got him all the way up to Mega Swampert. But alright, screw it, guys. We'll never know what happens with the Black Flute until we try, and the black and white shards, I forgot to mention, like, those ones are very hard to find. I've just found them, like, from chests in random places and villages in the world. So, you know, we're definitely not going to come across black and white flutes very often, so this will be our one chance and our one test for now to see what the Black Flute will do, and hopefully it's something cool. If not, we'll try it again another time. But without further ado, let's go ahead. Let's right-click the flute. You played the Black Flute. Oh, what? No way, guys. I thought it would use the flute up and we would lose it. No way, you can just use it as many times as you want. Okay, guys, I take back everything I just said. We don't have to worry about getting more shards once you get enough for one flute. Apparently, that's good. So far, though, it's been kind of hard to tell what the Black Flute has done. It almost seems like there's more spawns around right now. Like, there's tons of Bidoof over here. Like, there's a lot of Pokemon around, but not any, like, crazy high-level Pokemon. But now that I know that I can use this flute unlimited times, I guess I can just, like, keep venturing around to look for more Zygarde cubes and just keep right-clicking this to wherever I am just to keep playing the flute. And you know, apparently we should be getting stronger Pokemon spawn in, but I have no idea what that truly means. One thing I totally forgot to do was craft some shiny lures. This probably would have been a great time while I'm playing the flute to attract more Pokemon to also use shiny lures. Alright, so I got in battle with this Farfetch'd here and let him take out some of Galade's health. Just because I want to try and test out that green flute. And this is interesting too, so when I check my bag, you have to go to battle items, and that's where the flutes live. And I'm kind of curious if this is going to use it up or not, and it'll be gone, but we'll try and use the green flute here on Galade. It restores 20 HP, like I expected. And we still have the green flute. Wow.
Wow.
And now I'm curious, just because Galade is the only Pokemon on my team that isn't actually a mount, every other Pokemon I have is a mount. So I'm curious if I come up with him now, if I can right-click with the flute. No, okay, so you can't. I'm trying to right-click right now, and so you can't use the flutes out of battle, I guess. That's why they're battle items. Well, then the black and white flutes, apparently we can just hold on to and use them as many times as we want. Okay, so I feel like I actually found a really great spot here, where like the swamp kind of overlaps into the mountains a little bit right here. So I feel like we should get like a good variety of spawns. So again, to just test out the flute, I'm just going to play it, and I'm just going to sit here and wait. I'm not even going to move. I'm just going to sit and see what happens. Like, I don't know, it'd be really cool if it made it, like, spawn more evolved Pokemon, or maybe more, you know, or maybe it makes, like, the starter spawn chances higher or something. Because, I don't know, it definitely seems like more Pokemon are spawning, but I did just check and ask for some AI help and just asking, you know, how the Black Flutes work in Pixelmon. And apparently, you know, it says that it makes it easier to encounter stronger Pokemon in the wild. But I guess specifically increases the likelihood of encountering Pokemon with higher levels and potentially rarer species in the area that we use it. Yeah, I don't know. I guess it's just kind of hard to say if the Pokemon that I've seen so far have had higher levels or not. I mean, I guess, yeah, guys, now that I look at it, I feel like these Pokemon are a bit higher level than they normally would be. Like a level 29 Corphish, 30 Carvana, 36 Murkrow, 47 Barboach. Like, those definitely seem like some pretty high levels. Level 42 Grimer, like, I swear, like, most of the time, just like the the pre-evolved Pokemon aren't much higher than like level 20 or 30. But I don't know, guys. According to Google, it does increase the chance of, you know, rarer spawns and increases the level that they will spawn at. So, you know, it's probably a great item for, you know, grinding in levels if it does truly increase the level that these Pokemon spawn at. I'm a little disappointed I haven't found any more cells so far. Interesting, this water gem is like kind of like spawned into the land over here a little bit. That's funny. Oh, hell yeah. Let's go. We found another cell. Sweet. That makes it 6 cells now. Let's go. But speaking of the water gyms and villages, I definitely... one of the next couple episodes, we're going to take on another new gym for sure. And I'm feeling like the water gym is going to be one of the next ones I want to take on. Hey, there's a little Swana boat out here as well. Let's see what we got. XP all! No way, guys! The first XP all I ever got was on a different Swana boat. That's crazy. I've said this before and I'll say it again. Look for these Swana boats because that Master Ball loot always slaps. And we get some Love Balls and Cherish Balls if you want them. But yeah, I don't know. I'm just not quite convinced yet that the Black Flute is actually getting us stronger spawns. It seems to be just like about the usual amount of spawns and the usual amount of levels. And for you, those of you that are curious, the Black Flute doesn't even make any sound when you play it, which is a little sad. You know, I thought I'd play a little jingle or some music for us, but it sadly makes no sound. Alright, so apparently there's a bunch of Magikarp down here. Let's see, level 20, 23, 13, 20. Yeah, it doesn't seem like any of these Magikarp are like a higher level than they normally would be. I don't know, guys. Just like the sound that this flute makes, the effects that it have may remain a mystery to us because it makes no sound, and I really don't know if it's had any impact on these spawns. What is this over here? What is this? A shiny? Oh my god! Shiny Vanillite, guys, are you serious? Oh my god. We didn't even need a shiny lure today, boys and girls. We just get lucky like that, and we get a shiny. Oh yeah. It's funny too, because I already like evolved another Vanillite all the way up and got him to level 100, I'm pretty sure. Oh, but no freaking shot, guys. Oh my god. Between getting a Mega Swampert and a shiny this episode, I don't even care what the Black Flute does at this point. Trying to decide what ball I want to catch him in. You know what, screw it. He's already, I put him to sleep. We'll use a Dream Ball. He is a pink shiny, so pink shiny with a pink ball. And 3, 2, 1. Boom! That is what I'm talking about, guys. Another shiny. Oh, I think that's my 5th shiny so far. Oh my god, that's amazing. I don't know, guys. I'm still in shock after catching that shiny. Oh my god. There is our newest Pokemon, Shiny Vanillite. Oh wait, whoa. And a Mega Glalie over here. Okay, so kind of seems like we're getting some good spawns. I don't know, guys. We got a couple Megas. We've got a shiny. There are some high-level Pokemon. Let's see if Arceus can quickly take out Glalie. I always forget how nice it is to have Recover on Arceus now. I can do what like all the other trainers and Pokemon do to me constantly and just keep healing myself up. Cheap move in my opinion, but it's effective. Let's go. Pull in Swampert to finish off Mega Glalie. And damn, I didn't realize that was my first Mega Glalie either. 2 new Mega Stones this episode, guys. We'll take that. Another lucky egg. And some XL candy. Hell yeah, guys. This is, again, even though I don't think the Black Flute's really doing much, we've at least had some really awesome spawns. Oh, hello, though. We got a really weird spawn for this snow biome. There's a Spoink and a Tepig in here. What? Are they like, oh my gosh, are these like part of this village? They're fenced in like they're pigs, you know, that they're holding like in regular Minecraft. That's so weird. I have no idea if that spawned naturally that way or not, but that's cool. Sweet, there we go. We caught that tepig. Yeah, I don't know, guys. This Black Flute business doesn't really seem like it's doing a whole lot for us right now. Well, this is kind of crazy. What the hell happened here? Got a little Pokestop and a raid den, but this, like, there's even a house right here. What the heck? This is interesting. Okay, guys, well, I literally just found another water gem. And this entire one, this is crazy. This whole one is barely even in the water. Look at this water village, guys. It's just grass everywhere. This is supposed to be water, but all the boats and everything are just chilling on the grass, apparently. But I think we're going to call it an episode here, guys. Sadly, it was kind of hard to tell what the Black Flute truly does. Hopefully we'll get a White Flute soon, and we'll test both of them with each other to see if there's a difference. Even though the Black Flute didn't work out, guys, we caught another shiny, our 5th shiny Pokemon ever. We beat Mega Swampert and Mega Glalie, saw some great Pokemon, so can't complain too much. But I hope you guys learned something and enjoyed this video. If you did, please leave me a like, leave me a comment, let me know what your favorite part of this video or this whole series has been. Subscribe if you haven't already. But otherwise, I will see you guys in the next one. Take care and peace out.